What's up guys, welcome to your 34th tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to show you guys how to create a visual table with our multi-dimensional arrays that we made in our last tutorial. So let's go ahead and make a whole new method to do this, since it will be a lot easier. And go ahead and write public static, spell it right, void main, and actually it's not main, give it a name like display or something since it's displaying your array. And in your parameters, since it's going to be taking in a multi-dimensional array, just have it take one parameter in a multi-dimensional array. Easy enough. Now in the body of this display method, we're going to need to write two loops. One loop is going to loop through the rows, and one loop is going to loop through the columns. And actually the loop for the columns is going to be inside the loop for the rows. So go ahead and write your first for loop and put int row or something so you can see that it's looping through the rows, and just set that equal to 0, and then put row is less than x length or whatever you used up here, and then just put increment them by 1. Row, column. And what this is going to do is take the index of row, which is going to start at 0, and this is going to start at 0 every time, and this is going to print out our rows. And so let's just add a little spacer in between, a new tab, and this will just give us some space between our numbers. So now that we have another row, let's go ahead and just make a new line. So let's put system out print line. So here is the end. I forgot a semicolon right there. So here's what this method does. The first argument it takes is the row number, and the second argument it takes is the column number. It loops through, and what this does right here is it just prints a row. And what this does is when you get to the end of the row, it's going to move down a new line, so you print a new row. If I didn't have this, it would print everything all on one row, and I don't want that, so that's why I added this. So now we have a couple arrays, and we have a method to print out those arrays. Let's make sure I got my curly brackets in right. There we go, should be good. So now I have arrays, a method to print out those arrays. Now let's actually call that method. So all we would do, let's make a array. There we go. Should be good. So now let me run this, make sure it works, and I'll show you guys. And take note, in my first array there are 2 rows. The first row has 8, 9, 10, 11. Second row has 12, 13, 14, 15. And in my second row I have 3 rows with all different column lengths. So now if we look at this visually, in my first array, what's actually at first array, spelled that wrong, has 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 in this row. And again, that's this in the first row and this in the second row. And in my second array, let's see what I got. 30, 31, 32, 33, 4 values in the first row, this one in the second row, and 3 in the last row. And what the method is, or how it works, is this. This is just housekeeping stuff. As I did, and once you type it for yourself, you'll understand it a lot better. But for now, that's all I got for you for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, I'll probably do something a little bit easier but just as useful. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to check out my next tutorial.